Run, run as his soldiers wail. Good, that takes care of you. And I also want to make sure they're not going to raise any units in Reykjavik. Good. Should be ours for the taking. Get the tick of restoring our health here. Pick up our one guy. This is a fairly cautious way of doing this, to be honest. More cautious than I tend to play. But I mean, that's alright. Jake Forts. It's a bit vague. So we'll take care of you there, and this time we will not muck up with this. We want all of you, and that's 11, probably. You're probably knocking on death's door, but you still have 3 siege, and I like that. Onwards. Let's kill the Danish devils. The question is how and where, though. If I just hang around here... Alright, we become an inland sea here. So how about I... the tricky thing is I actually want to be here so that I can have a bit of... well, I need to blockade that strait is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if Pomerania will give anyone access, but they might, and that's too big a risk. So let's get on with this. I want this province in my name so that I stop taking attrition here. It's only 1% now, but that will steadily grow. Nice. No problem with Iceland anymore. Who's that? Are they trying to invade me? I think we're good. Now I really, really want to kill those Danes, so that Sweden go disloyal and don't attack me. Leave behind 2 of you, and the rest of you, please kill some Danes. Oh, snap, you're going to make your move there. Well, I'll need to kill them fast. That's not fast enough. Don't want to make some horrible loss here. Alright, we've done good. Not enough to make you disloyal, at least not yet. Alright, that's still plenty to take care of you. Just need that siege done so we stop taking attrition, and then we'll be good to go. It seems that Pomerania isn't granting anyone access, so it's not even going to be a big deal to keep this whole thing clamped shut. So with that in mind, let's go and pick up some friends. Hopefully Pomerania don't give access to my vassals either, because that would be a pain. And I wonder if he's coming to try and fight me or not. Well, it makes no odds to me, because I can fight and defeat him. But we're a little banged up. Nah, we'll be fine, actually. We're not that banged up. Still, we can make a quick stop in Orkney. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any need to anymore. He's scared of us. Rightfully so. I'd be terrified of us if I were him. But I'm not. Okay, looks like he's trying to trap me, but again, Pomerania isn't giving any access, so we're good. Schleswig down. I think I'd like to leave him with Holstein. I still want to kill his troops since they cause us issue, but I want Holstein to remain in Holstein's hands, for good reason. Aberdeenshire, huh? 10 prestige is a sounder investment than that. Let's make our way, lads. guess being in a war together also helps with loyalty. What a shame. Alright, so there go the Holsteinians, but I need to keep a close eye on this. It should be done in May 59, so in about a year Holstein should hopefully go to the Danes. Jake, please make Scotland a client state. I beg of you, I can't stand it not being there. Why make it a client state? I could just bring it back to existence. Regardless, you are denied. Land of Lols will now be ours. And we'll get our 3 siege, soon to die general on the case over there. Not sure what good you'll do just yet. We'll get you back to Lothian. And hopefully their fleet is going to go home, but it's not. It's going here, which is where we don't want it. If we fight galleys in these waters, we are less likely to succeed, especially if they bunch all their galleys together, then they have a good chance of winning. There's no guarantee of that. Actually, let's just give it a little bit of a touch, shall we? As long as he doesn't back it up with his little scallywags, we may just be able to make something of this. And some better rolls than that, though. Alright, we've trashed most of his galleys. The advantage is almost entirely ours. Alright. Game, set, and match. We even gained a transport, so cheers for that, big ears. Pomerania is still giving nobody access. It's almost a shame, though, because we could do some good trapping here. Ah, well, I guess that's neither here nor there. The enemy numbers are still rather high. May want to make a little beachhead into Norway. Jake, at least take England as well, from one fellow Scot to another. Oh, don't worry, England is on the chopping block. Don't you worry, girlie. Be safe in here. Conquer Picardy. You tempt me so, and I do want to. Our truce with England will not be going on for that much longer. Province-wise, we are 35 strong, and we still have 42 years to go. Jake, send a single troop to invade Bornholm. An excellent choice. Patrician choice, if you will. Bornholm is a nice and... oh, hold on. Do I have the range to take it? That's troublesome. Oh well. War score is war score, right? And it's one less place for the Danes to rise up. Bloomin' Danes. Still looking like May 1459 for that. And... bloomin' Swedes are still loyal. I'll have to go and crush them. Oh well. Such is life. Our manpower's looking fine. We should actually have a larger army than we currently do. 10,000 larger, you say? Who am I to disagree? Alright, I think we may have to be the one that goes for the military access through our friends. Could always just cancel it shortly afterwards. Get our... oh, nice timing there. I should probably do a little invasion of that since it's unfortified. Yes, that, because I'm so good with these names around here. We have 12 ships here. Got 9,000 of our finest right here. Our finest might be pushing it. Point is, we're going for it. They'll never see it coming. Jake, what's wrong with the French? Oh, what's DDR Jake doing with the French? Funny how I would just instantly assume it's what's wrong with the French. This is the Big Blue Blob achievement. Gain 100... No, that's opportunity. 100 core provinces as France by 1500. We're gonna go for it on attempt 1. Okay, just Corfu? Damn, Venice, you got... rogered. Okay, there are a couple of forts that we could easily take here. And that we shall. Since we sank the enemy fleet, there's no need to worry about our fortifications. Boy, you. No living. Nice. That's one fort for us. Of course, they may just back it up a wee bit. But we have all those units that we're making in Scotland, right? Let's just gather them up and bring them over here. Denmark has a bit of a bad habit of taking all of the money from Norway. It really hurts Norway, especially hurts if they're trying to maintain any forts. So that works nicely to our benefit. Nice. Now I'm going to want this land. I hope you don't mind, Denmark. Unfortunately, I need to also take it in my name. And there are a lot of these guys I have to kill for it. In fact, I know we're in mountains, but we're in a rather precarious position there. How are we going to do this? Okay, well, you've almost finished off with Holstein, so that's fine. Opportunity in the Balkans? Yeah, but I just do not have the range for it at all. I'm also doing a little bad on the admin front. I don't think this war is going to end shortly, but I'm going to hit the limit without anything to really core. Ah, right, that's the reason I can't take it, but I still want it. I want all this garbage land. The lower the development, the better. That's actually a pretty nice deal. Unfortunately, we have a lot more conquering to do if we want that. Let's get you folks over there as well. Might be dangerous. Get over there instead. The supply limit there is not great. We should probably make a move on this province here. As long as our 3 siege general is still around. Seems like an ideal thing to do, but I still want more troops over there. No, we'll get them down here. We can make a good little attack on Småland. I meant diplo-vassalize Croatia. Unfortunately, they are much too far away. Okay, maybe not much too far away, but... God, I still want to kill Aragon. Is it too much for these guys to fall out a bit? Okay, there we go. Now that Holstein has been integrated, it's not a capital fort that we have to worry about. And it's one more Dane to kill. Let's get over there and do our little naval invasion. Okay, fortunately these are forests. Unfortunately, here come the Swedes. The Swedes pack a real punch in the early game. I'm gonna have to hope for a good roll if we don't get it. Ah, we got it. There's no problem. It's fine though. The Swedes' main contribution to most battles is to stand there and look pretty. There was never any real problem. Crying shame, though. They should have been disloyal. My, Lithuania. What happened to you? You used to be cool. Alright, Hansa grant military access to a whole host of folks. This is going to be troublesome. Oh no, that's people you have military access through, so it's not going to work out that way. Not so fast. There are still a lot of Scandinavians to worry about, though. Or maybe worrying about casts it in too dark a light. Regardless. Still have people to collect here. Excellent, we can get that Miltech now. That infantry shock will help us out a lot. Amazing how we have the advantage on Miltech when we've not even been focusing on it. I'm not about to switch my unit type just yet, though. Poor form to do that during a war. Okay, those Swedes are, for the most part, destroyed, unfortunately. We don't have a good general to throw at them, and they still have two shock. So let's do what we can. Alright, since we're going to be hitting that admin cap anyway, I may as well spend some of it upgrading a province that is at least, you know, my primary culture, my religion, and no autonomy. On you come, lads. If they want to waste their time trying to retake Smoland, then, well, more power to them. Jake, is your King Napoleon in disguise? Sadly not, although the old king did die. Naval was still rule at this time. We're a little under strength over here, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Swedes are trying to make some kind of comeback here. But that just leaves their Norwegian brothers undefended, and they gotta die. Jake, is tag switch with an admin idea being fixed? Yes. Yes, it is. Confirmed that myself. Okay, these guys are going to get hurt rather badly. They will take a -1 for river crossing, but they have a +2 from their general. On shock, at least, and that's really all that matters. And they have more cavalry than us. This is going to be unpleasant for us. Especially with rolls like that. We need something a bit better. That qualifies. That does not, however. That's going to be our loss. Alright, head up north then. I mean, not every battle is going to be our victory. But since we already just choked on a defeat there, let's switch out for some new infantry. There we go, some slightly less attrition for us, but we still really want that province to fall. How many provinces is this anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'll blast us right up to 48. That's what we're looking for. Okay, ideal time to make myself scarce. Let's get out of there before the Danes come. Take Ulster. Well, what do you know? I was needing something to core. I mean, Munster will hate me, but the main point of getting land is to get it aggressive expansion free. Hope you don't mind, my good friend. And we keep that claim. How nice. Cheers, Munster. Oh, they are bitter about that. But we're still improving relations and we have a ways to go. Swedes and Danes fighting side by side. It was preordained. Still don't like those Danes even being there though, so they gotta die. Upsets my blood somehow. Must be the indoctrination kicking in. Nice guy, Overlord, indeed. It's not impossible that we're going to have to take this fort, but I'm hoping we don't. Hopefully battles will be enough to overcome the necessity of that fort, and a ticking war score of Fortney. Crazy Swedes fighting for the Danes. I think there was a special word for those people. Swedes that fought for the Danes in some kind of Sconian... Oh right, we're trapped here, aren't we? Because we can only go to this fort. But that's alright, 49% is a shoo-in to win. A shoo-in to win, he says. Bah. Oh well, at least there's no attrition to be had here. Jake, how old is the King of Denmark? He's 44, so yeah, there's a... Wait, that does say 44, right? Yeah. There's a chance that he could die and the Union will break up, but it's only a chance. I trust in chance. But it's not necessary to rely on it right now. Small Land is not about to fall anytime soon. See, status quo as if to back up my claim. That said, though, Oslo doesn't want to fall anytime soon either. Snaphanar is the word you're looking for. Snaphanar, I'm probably butchering that. But that's what I do. Munster truce is over. Glad we managed to get that legitimacy back, because it dropped pretty nastily before. Aragon, how's that war going? It's just against Corfu. I doubt that's going to rock the boat at all. Burgundian devils need to die as well. So many people need to die. It's crazy. Alright, I need to consider the fact that I'm going to be poking my nose into business in the Baltics, so I should preemptively increase some relations over there. I also need to take note of that truce with England, because it's time for round 2, smacking them down. Alright, took a bit of time, but there we go. Also gave us a huge chunk of war score. Very nice. We just need to crush a few more Danes, and it shall be preordained. See, just like that. 50% overextension and a whole heap of land. Just what the doctor ordered. Sadly, it's going to take quite a bit of time to core it all, but that's okay. That is just what we were needing. Glorious. A sight to behold. Didn't even get much war exhaustion over it all either. However, we don't want it revolting as usual. I mean, it doesn't matter. The core French provinces are so rich, we don't even have to worry about getting much income from what we conquer. You're a crazy one though, aren't you? There's no whatchamacallit, no separatism from Lapland. Probably because it's Sami, which used to be pagan. Alright, how does this go now? Well, Novgorod are going to be next to die. I wonder if we're even going to have the range to get to Novgorod. It's highly unlikely, to be honest. And they're too big to vassalize. These two are not without possibilities, though. And Muscovy are still struggling for good allies. We could crush them. Well, to get anything close to that, we need to start getting some claims. And before all that, let's get our troops to somewhere that isn't killing them for lack of supply. Excuse me. Not bad, we're almost halfway there. Still really want to slaughter Aragon. They just sit there so smugly. But that means slaughtering Burgundy, but nobody wants to join in Burgundy. Castile would, once their other war is over. Shouldn't take too long. Pope won't. Austria would. I can pay off their debts for them. Hungary... also, they need their other war to stop. But yeah, I can pay off these other people's debts to have them fight for me. If anything, it looks like war with England will come before anything else. That means Leinster and Meath can both go to Munster, which is fine and dandy. Shouldn't be any trouble crushing England either. I believe their allies are Liège and still Portugal, of course. That might be something worth bringing Castile in for. But then I still want Castile for the inevitable Aragon crushing. Which way to go on that one? Jake, stop paying your troops, you madman. Good point. Save up a bit of money. There's also really no need to have any of our forts activated right now, so let's save a whole bunch of cash. No rebels wish to rise up. And let's get that claim going on Kola. It's also the question of these guys. I'm still paying a bunch for these boats, huh? I don't even think these guys are in the right place, to be honest. Let's stop paying for our boats and bring them back, since there's going to be war with England before there's war with... Novgorod. Do you still love Sweden? Don't think you ever loved Sweden. Sweden spares no love for me. But Muscovy rather like me. I can get access through Muscovy to crush what remains of Novgorod. Nothing saying that Novgorod won't come at me with a thing or two. That's a navy, Jake. We could dispatch Novgorod with just these men here. I'll give them the chunkier force, to be honest. Can't believe Jean Bureau is still on the go. But you folks there, I want you to get back to England. Hi Jake, max claims on England already? No, I think I've only got one claim on England. My diplomats have been busy, right? Poor Munster, can't believe I took a core province from them. Well, I can believe that, to be honest. Alright Morocco, time to admit that defending Granada is doing you no favours. Jake, will you change government type anytime soon? There's no real reason to, and probably no way to either. So no. Allied with Kiev, there's something you don't see every day. You know, at this rate, I think it'll be England getting the sledgehammer sooner than Novgorod. We should do a return course and maybe even throw a claim or two at them. Allied with Milan, sure, but this might actually be a good one to bring Castile in for, since that will completely eradicate any